Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be covering some of the most expensive banned inventories in Team Fortress 2. Now I did a video kind of like this like 4 or so years ago, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. So then I covered inventories that had been VAC banned in a recent VAC wave, and I think it's pretty clear to everyone that there hasn't been a VAC wave in quite a while. So today what I'm going to be covering instead is the inventories of people who've been trade bans, which means those items are stuck in that inventory forever. We're going to see items worth thousands upon thousands of dollars that are just stuck in this scammer. I mean, it's safe to assume they're scammers because they're trade banned. Like, I don't really think you get trade banned for much else. But either way, they're going to be stuck in these scammers' inventories for essentially the rest of time. You know, in 5,000 years, some aliens are going to be on the planet and they're going to be on backpack.tf and they're going to be like, damn, I wish that Purple Energy No Mercy was still on the market. But yeah, guys, without further ado, I mean, we can just get straight into it. I will ask that if you do go on to enjoy the video, if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this first inventory belongs to Acid, and they are the 84th backpack in the world. Now, I want to say all of this information is easily attainable. It's public. It's on backpack.tf's leaderboards. If you want to go out and find it yourself, this isn't anything that isn't public knowledge, right? I just want to throw that one out there. If you go to Acid's profile, it says currently trade ban. That's going to be the case for everyone, I think excluding one. And we'll get into that a little bit later on. And it says, my only account, I will not contact you and ask you to trade. Beware of impersonators. I think it's pretty obvious why this person won't be asking you to trade. So we go to their backpack. They actually have a Scorching Flames Pyromancer's mask, which itself, I mean, it says it's priced at $492. The cheapest sell order is $580, and there's actually a buy order for $495, which is literally more than it's priced at. So I think that's going to be a running theme. A lot of the unusuals will have like a set price, but they'll be being sold for a lot more. Backpack.tf prices aren't necessarily something to go by religiously when it comes to sort of high tier items. I think it's safe to say that this inventory is probably worth more than the price it's being showed at, which is $22,577. That's a decent car. That is a decent car that is just locked away. Acid has lost a car, essentially. So it'd be interesting to know sort of why they were trade banned. It's safe to assume they were probably scheming. I mean, they've got -6 trust and a banned trade account. I mean, like, it's pretty safe to assume that Acid was up to no good. So, yeah, there's just so many crazy unusuals, man. There's Scorching Mancer's mask, a Blizzardy Storm beak, 2 Sunbeams Charmer's chapeaus. We got a Scorching Gibbous, a Beams Gibbous. You'll notice as well, this seems to be like a reoccurrence. There's multiple Pro KS australiums. I don't know why you'd ever need multiple Pro KS australiums. Like, I assume they were probably trading a lot, but imagine the only reason they bought multiple is because they wanted a different sheen and wanted to be able to switch between them. I think at that point you're literally just too rich. 3 Pro Chaos Australian snipers, 2 rocket launchers, 3 miniguns. It's just absolutely nuts, man. I wonder if in this inventory, past all of these priced items and unusuals and high tier strangers, I wonder if there's anything in the unpriced. There was a lot of pure keys there that once again will never see the time of day. There's a green confetti missing piece there. Oh my god, we have hit the mother load. Wait, hold on, these are recent items. I mean, the shoestring Santa and all of these effects as well. Like, these are relatively recent effects. So this kind of shows to me that Acid's ban might have been semi-recently. Or if not that, they're at least still playing the game and still unboxing and trying to get unusuals, regardless of the fact they'll never be able to trade them again. Which is kind of respectable. That is the only time I'll ever say that a potential scammer is doing something respectable. But I mean, you gotta respect it, man. They're actually like still playing the game, still attaining the items, unusual fires, unusual taunts, hats, like, that's really interesting. But what a crazy backpack to start off. There was 598 pure keys that are just sat there now. So number 2, we have Gold and Platinum, sorry. I know, right? So this person is 99% a scammer, right? They're banned on Steam Rep for being a scammer way back in 2011. And are banned on Steam as well, with a backpack of over $18,000, and I'm going to get into why this is going to be so much more than that in just a second. So some of the items we have here are a Community Sparkle Lugamorph, vintage earbuds, a Burning Hazmat headcase, a Scorching Villain's Veil, a Sunbeams Team Captain, a Burning Beak, a Beams Veil, Beams Bonk Boy, and a Beams Laparty Phantom. That is the holy trinity of unusual miscs right there. And if that's not enough, then we have another Burning Laparty Phantom, a Burning Bull Cap. Like, you can tell this ban was from 2011, roughly. because all of these items are super old school. I mean, we have like Max's heads. They were probably still a currency back when he attained this one. You know, all of these are like relatively, you know, like first gen, second gen items, all with old effects as well. There's not even like third gens of Miami, Disco Beatdown, anything like that. There's no untradables. This is way before the Crate Depression. This inventory has been stuck like this for a while, and over $18,000, way more than $18,000 I want to say. I mean, there is no way that these items are recently priced. I want to check this actually, just for my own peace of mind and sanity. So yeah, Sunbeam's Bonk Boy, cheapest one is 535 keys with a description go fast, and there's buy orders at 400. Like, that's how you know these are old prices. And a Beams Phantom, once again, lowest sell order is 400, and there's buy orders at 300. So these prices are old, probably just as old as the band, to be honest. But yeah, absolutely insane inventory there. So many god tier unusual miscs that will just never see the light of day again. Up next we have OG. This is a crazy looking inventory. I feel like I've seen this before. I feel like this might have been like a scammer's alt account that got banned in like the process or whatever. But as you can see, trade status banned, and they're 231st with only 2 pages. They only have 2 pages in their entire backpack, which means it probably was like an alt account. And the only item in said alt account is a Burning Team Captain, priced at 7,600. Now, I believe this is duplicated. Yeah, this is duplicated, so it's not actually 7,600. That price only reflects the price of a clean Team Captain. In fact, if I go to classifieds right now, I mean, yeah, there's one over at 6,000. I assume that one's duped as well. So we can expect somewhere below, like, you know, 6,000 to 5,000, maybe even lower than that. But that's still absolutely insane that a unusual worth that much is just stuck in this person's backpack with nothing else. This doesn't seem like someone who regularly plays the game. That Team Captain is never going to see the light of day again. It's just crazy to think about how much money. I mean, that's a decent car's worth of money just stuck in a backpack that will never see the light of day again. So it sucks to see, it really does. So this is the one I was confused about and I wanted to speak about, because this person is a SteamRep scammer marked on SteamRep way back in 2012, but their trade status, as you can see, says prob, which I assume means probation, right? So you go on their backpack profile, you click community, and they just don't have a backpack or a Steam profile. So it's impossible to tell what the deal is with this, but it's safe to assume their backpack is still this because it was updated 30 minutes ago and all of the items were still in it. And some of these items are just insane. I mean, we have a Secret to Everybody Chromestone, there's a Stormy 13th Hour Chromestone, Community Sparkle Lugamorph again, Vintage Earbuds, Vintage Max's Head. Is that, I remember I owned one of these, I'm pretty sure, or at least I got offered one years and years ago and I was so skeptical about it. But yeah, a vintage Lumbricious Lid priced at 391 keys. A 13th Hour Chromestone priced at 820 keys. When you go to it, there's buy orders at 1,300, and the price was 9 years ago. That's how you know that this thing is worth a silly amount now. I mean, I'm not too sure how many are in existence. In fact, there's only one known one to be in existence, and it belongs in a scammer's backpack. That's never gonna. So the chances are we're never gonna see a Stormy 13th Hour Chromestone again, ever. Like, that's it. That item is never going to see the light of day again, which is really depressing because that is such an amazing unusual. I can imagine that reaching well within the regions of like upwards of 1,500 to 2,500. It's the only one in existence, and a collector would pay silly amounts of money to be the exclusive owner of this if it wasn't in a trade banned inventory. We also have a Knife Storm Salty Dog there, just crazy rare items. Like, it's just crazy. They have a Fireproof Secret Diary, a Summer Hat, an Uncraftable Max's Head, Uncraftable Big Kill, a non-craftable Vintage Lugamorph. Just crazy items. And 2 unpriced as well. They actually have a Knife Storm Human Cannonball and a Harvest Moon Birdcage. Just think what these items would be worth if they were on the market again. Now, Backpack.tf says this inventory is $21,000, but as I was saying before, it's safe to assume this could reach within well higher regions. Up next, we have the craziest inventory, in my opinion, on the list. It's only ranked at number 429, so it's actually ranked lower than some of the ones we've seen before. But as you can see, SteamRep Scammer as of 2012, and they are trade banned on Steam. And this is just unusual misc heaven. Once again, this is sorted by value, and this inventory hasn't been updated in 7 years because the backpack's private, so who knows what the items are doing, but it's safe to assume they haven't been traded away. So we have a Scorching Flames Villain's Veil, a Scorching Flames Bonk Boy, a Burning Flames Villain's Veil, a Burning Flames Bonk Boy, a Cloudy Moon Bonk Boy, a Burning Flames Mask, a Green Energy Villain's Veil, a Haunted Ghosts No Mercy. Let me see how much that's worth, man. I feel like 500 doesn't seem realistic for that. There's actually none on the market, and there's only buy orders at 250, so maybe I'm wrong about that. But we have a Scorching Phantom there, 367, a Green Energy Brainiac's hairpiece, and a Green Energy Luchador, a Scorching Flames Kabuto. This is absolutely insane. There are so many God tier loadouts on this page alone that can be made because of the fact there's so many unusual misses. I'd probably assume this guy was probably a sniper main. That would be my guess if I was to say so. But we have more things. We have like plenty of Strange Festives, a lot of Strange Festives. Oh my god. These are all just stock Strange Festives as well, nothing added, no kill streaks, no parts. That is really odd. What a bizarre collection. I assume that's when Strange Festives were probably pretty new, but it's just crazy to think about, bro. Like, this is advertised on backpack.tf at $22,000. Whether it's more or less than that's up for debate, but it's safe to assume that at least $20,000 is just gone, just like quarantined in this person's inventory, never to come out again. As I was saying earlier, that's a down payment on a house, that's a car. Like, there is so many great things you could buy with $20,000 that's just stuck. So I have a theory, and I want to talk about it after we look at this last inventory. This last inventory belongs to Rakshi, once again marked on Steam Rep as of 2014, and trade banned. We don't know when the trade ban was, but it's safe to assume it's around the same time as the Steam Rep ban. And yeah, just off the bat, Purple Energy No Mercy, Serum Plasma No Mercy, and a Steaming No Mercy, along with a Scorching Flames Chapeau, a Burning Flames Phantom, a Circling Heart Phantom. It's safe to assume this person was a spy main, right? And then just on top of that, we have a Cloudy Moon Soft Cap, a Burning Flames, is that Tricorn? Yep, it is a Tricorn. Nuts and Bolts Brotherhood, a Scorching Pugsless Protector. It's just absolutely madness. We have like Strange Festives, just so many old school Strange Festives. Oh my god! How many keys is that? That's 674 keys. They've got all of these earbuds. Again, this was probably way back when earbuds were still being used as a currency. They have all these salvaged crates as well. But that is $8,000 supposedly. It's probably a lot more than that, knowing the unusual miscs are just so high demanded. And we have a lot of sort of like old school effects. We have like Roboactive on the goggles there. We have Cloudy Moon, like Sunbeams, Vivid Plasma. These are all pretty old school. So, what I want to talk about to end this video off, guys, I want to say, what do you guys think should happen to these items? Because they're no good just sat wasting away in like a scammer's inventory, right? I think that's pretty clear. Do you think Valve should maybe redistribute them somehow? Because the scammers do have rightful ownership of them, and I think that'll be a lot of people's main arguments, right? Unless, obviously, they don't have rightful ownership and they scam the item, in which case I think it can be argued. They can't be traded away, they can't be anything, but I just feel like there is so much money sat in these inventories that Valve, like, I don't know. My one theory was to redistribute them somehow. I don't know what the whole process would be behind that, but if they wanted to be like, hey, here's a bunch of inventories that were in scammers, it looks like the accounts have been abandoned, like, we're just gonna put these up on a raffle, you know, go and enter, good luck, then I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I just feel like they need to do something with these, because as I was saying, man, that is so much money just wasting away, and you know, I feel like they could go to good homes. As I was saying that, like the Chrome Stone, for example, this Chrome Stone will never ever see the light of day again, and it's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, it's one of one in the world, and with how Halloween updates are recently, we're not going to see old school unusual Halloween effects, especially, be added to the game again. So it would be crazy to see them, like, just redistribute these, just go all out, being like, hey, we made a dupe version. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Along with if you want a part 2. There is no shortage of trade banned people out there that have absolutely nutty inventories, and I'm more than happy to go over them for you. Thank you guys very much for watching once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and peace.